There is one mistake that you have noticed at NK Elite that skincare brands make when running discounts in their email campaigns. And this is a mistake that makes the CFO concerned. And now that is what I would like to address in our session today. Now in this session today, you are going to know what this mistake is about. So that in case you are making this mistake right now in your brand, you become aware of it. And now when you become aware of it, I will also guide you in how to rectify this mistake. And now before the end, I will share one bonus mistake that involves discount, but this one your CFO is not that much concerned about it, but in case you are making it, you should know about it. Now, this is the third session of your Elite Experience Podcast, the email edition. And in this session, what I do is that I share practical stuff of email so that you can implement it in your email experience. At the end of the day, you end up creating an elite experience for your subscribers. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. I am Samuel King, the founder and CEO of NK Elite. Now, NK Elite is an agency which focuses on two things. So the first one is marketing. So marketing for skincare DTC brands. And the second one is fundraising. And fundraising now is for non-profit. Now, the question is, what is this mistake that makes the CFO so concerned in your email campaigns? And this mistake is discounting for no reason. So it's as if you are just saying discount, 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 discount. So everywhere, just discounts everywhere. And now, so for example, one abandons the cart, discount. One abandons the checkout, discount. One abandons the browse, discount. One signs up for your email, discount. One is not opening your email, so one is inactive, discount so that you can re-engage them. One is on your list but has never bought anything, you discount. You are launching a new product, you discount. So at the end of the day, just discount galore. So you discount, 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 discount. So it just discounts everywhere. And now this concerns your CFO because you are always cutting the gross margin, hence the profit that your product should be making for the business. So at the end of the day, you are running discount, 20% discount, 30% discount, 15%, 10%. Sometimes it can even go as high as 50%. So if you are doing that, at the end of the day, you should realize that you are cutting your gross margin, and at the end of the day, the business has no profit. And now, at the end of the day, the job of the CEO, CFO is to make sure that the business has enough cash flow to run the business efficiently. And now, for you, if you are just giving discounts everywhere, you end up cutting that gross margin and the profit. And now, at the end of the day, the CFO is concerned because the business does not have the money that it requires to run efficiently. So that is why the CFO is concerned about you just giving discounts everywhere. Besides your CFO, there's something else that happens, and this is that you create a discount addiction. So you addict your subscribers to discounts. And what this means is that when your subscriber realizes that every time they take some time or don't open your email, that you are just sending discount, what they end up doing is that they think to themselves that, hey, if I just wait a little bit longer, I'm going to get a discount. Now that is the other issue, that you addict your customer to discount. So if you have not discounted, they don't buy, they just take their time and wait. until you discount and then they buy, and wait to see how you discount and then they buy. So that is the other issue. Besides making your CFO concerned, you are also creating an addiction for your subscribers. Now you may be asking yourself, hey, why does Kim hate discount? So if you are wondering whether Kim hate discount, the answer is I don't hate discount. I hate discounting for no reason. So if your brand is discounting for no reason, if you're just giving discounts here, discounts there, discount here, discounts everywhere, I'm not going to be happy about it. And now I hate that. But if you're discounting for a reason, so for example, let's say that it's your founder's birthday. Now let's say your founder is turning 31. So you can create an email campaign and tell your subscribers that, hey, our founder is celebrating her 31st birthday, and because of this, she has offered a 31% discount for everything on the website. Another reason can be it's your brand's anniversary. So let's say your brand is 11 years old. So you can create an email campaign that tells your subscribers it is our 11th anniversary, and we are giving every subscriber for being with us 11% discount on every product that one wants to buy. And so that is the second reason that you can give for discounting. Another reason is that you can discount if it is your subscriber's birthday. So if they have a birthday, you can give them a discount. So a 20% discount that disappears in 24 hours. So that at the end of the day, you celebrate with them their birthday. Another reason can be you are discounting for something like holiday. So for example, or a special day. So for example, like recently there is this day we created for an act, an acne skincare brand. And now the campaign was that, hey, today is Saturday and you are getting a 15% discount that will be ending at the end of the day. So that is what we did. We created a special day that was not even there. So there's no acne day in the calendar, but we created that for the customer so that we can give them an opportunity and so that we have a reason for us to give them that discount. So that is the key thing, that you have a reason for that discount. And so if you don't have a reason, don't give the discount. So don't that discount for the sake of discounting, that you're giving 10% here, 20% here, 15% there, 50% here. No, don't do that. Only discount when you have a reason. Now there are days which you can that I don't have an issue with you discounting. So for example, it is BFCM. So that is Black Friday, Cyber Monday. You can discount during that time because every customer knows that it is the time for discount. If it is Prime Day, you can also discount during that time because every customer knows that it is time for discount. But for the other period, for the other times, if it is not a special day, make sure that you have a reason. And even the special day, of course, that is a reason for you to discount. Even if you have created the holiday or the day, you can discount. So that will give you the reason to discount. But if you have no reason, no discount. So that is what I wanted to share with you today, is that before you discount, so before you send a discount or before you create a discount for your next email campaign, make sure that you have a reason for that discount. So not discounting for no reason, but have a reason for that discount. And make that reason very clear that we are discounting, we are giving you this discount because of it's our founder's birthday. We are giving you this discount because it is our anniversary. We are giving you this discount because it's King Day. We are giving you this discount because it's St. Patrick Day. So have a reason for every discount that you give. Now, that is what I have for you today, that you should, before you discount, you must have a reason for that discount. And now next week I'll be sharing about what to do if your customer is not buying. So they have been on your list for a while. So for 2 months, for 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, sometimes even 12 months, then 4 months, but they have never bought anything. So instead of giving a discount next week, I'm going to share about how to go about it. So about how to convert this subscriber who is engaging with your emails but have never bought anything from your brand. So that will be for next week. For now, it's time for the bonus mistake. And this bonus mistake is a mistake that I have noticed with skincare brands which cover a large reason. So skincare brands which serve customers who are in different time zones. So this is a mistake that I have noticed. And this mistake is that the discount deadline doesn't have a time zone attached to it. So it is just a deadline like that. So it just says this discount expires at 11:59 p.m. and there's no time zone. So you don't know whether it's EST, you don't know whether it's ET, you don't know what time is it. And for me, I found that this discount have end up being very ineffective. So the brand come to me and they are asking, hey, gave our customer this discount and we had a reason for it, but they they are not converting as usual. So what is the problem? And when I look at the way the discount was framed, is that it didn't have a time zone attached to it. Now, when it doesn't have a time zone, the customer just assumes that they will use their local time zone. But now, for example, if a customer is on the East Coast and you have told them 12 p.m. 12 p.m. 11:59 p.m. is then the discount is ending, and then you have a customer on the west coast of the US, and now you are telling them that this discount is also ending at 12 p.m. But now for you, you meant the 11:59 p.m. for the east coast. But the person on the west coast, they will end up missing on this discount. This is because it did not give them the time zone, so that they know that the discount, the time, I don't have much time and I have to act immediately. So that is what happens when you don't attach a time zone to your discount deadline. The other thing about the not attaching the time zone is that the urgency is useless, especially for someone who is not in the time zone that you have set up that discount deadline for. So it is useless because it creates no urgency. Like someone looks at your email and they say that, hey, I will be purchasing at 12 p.m. But by the time they come back to it, they realize that, oh, the 11:59 p.m. deadline was not for me, it was for this other time zone. So that is the issue with not attaching a time zone to your discount deadline. So that's all I have for you do today. And for now, bye bye and discount elitely. So have a reason for discounting and also attach a time zone to your discount. So do that and your discount will work very well. So for now, bye bye again. Carpe diem.